I'm today gonna make something called orange beef, spicy orange beef. It's actually it's a tangerine beef I normally do, but I don't have any tangerines. But I did find I've got a couple of these, and so we're gonna make orange beef today. So we're gonna start out with this. This is flank steak, really good cut, really good, great to cook with this. And the ingredients list over here, you see we've got, here we start out with cornstarch, 1/4 cup of soy sauce. Over here, we've got some green onions, that orange, which I'm gonna take off the rind of and use the juice of, a knob of ginger. So these are toasted sesame seeds, and here's another little, maybe a tablespoon or 2 of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of sherry. Actually, that's a little bit more than 2 tablespoons. This is chili sauce, which looks like this. You buy it, it looks like just like that. All right? It's very spicy. Go easy with this stuff. And also hoisin sauce, which looks like this. You can get that anywhere, everywhere. Everyone sells that. And honey. So to start, we're going to deal with the beef. So before we start, actually, I got this cool thing. Look at this. It's called a warthog. And it's the coolest way to sharpen a knife. A few strokes on either side, and you're good. And so I'm gonna start with this beef. I want relatively thin and small pieces. And so I'm actually going to, and I want them this way against the grain, but I don't want them this long. I want them shorter. So I'm just gonna start here like that. Ooh. And then I'm gonna cut these into at an angle. I'm just gonna cut them into nice thin, see that? Well, that is a good piece. Just like so. They're thin. Okay. There, that's what that looks like. This is about 1.25 pounds. This recipe is really designed for 1 pound of this beef. This is a little bit more of that, a little bit more than that, but no worries. I'm just gonna add a tiny bit more of the ingredients in it to make the sauces and such. All right. Okay, I think that's good enough. Now these guys, I'm not gonna season them with salt and pepper. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take them, use your hands, and I'm gonna put them into a Ziploc bag. I feel like I use a Ziploc bag every other meal. It's a really great tool. I'm gonna stick those here, and then I'm gonna get a bowl. Into the bowl, I'm gonna put my soy sauce. That's a 1/4 cup of soy sauce, and 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. You could use potato starch here too if you don't have cornstarch. I prefer cornstarch. And you're gonna whisk this until you, it doesn't have to be perfectly whisked. I mean, you want to get rid of any lumps, right? What this is going to do is going to give that beef, when it's sauteed, it's going to give it a bit of a crust. Nice texture on the outside. And the soy sauce provides us with the salty flavors that we need. And I'm just going to pop this in here. All right? And then you just want to make sure every surface is covered. Mush it about. Don't be shy to mush stuff about. Mush it about. This is another method. Right? Just make sure that everything gets some of that soy sauce mixture on it. And then that is going in the fridge for at least 30 minutes and preferably 1 hour. This is an orange. This is a rasp. I'm gonna use the rasp to take off the rind of this orange. Simplest way in the world to get rind. And I suggest you use rind more often than you might think you would. I mean, just about any dish, if you're cooking Mexican food, if you're making guacamole, and you know you need the lime juice, take the rind as well. Sprinkle some of the rind in there. Sprinkle some lime rind into your salsa. There. So we've cut wiped off the board a little bit and got the ginger here. I'm just going to do the same thing with the rasp. You want to end up with about a teaspoon. Some people really like ginger, and I've made this with as much as 2 tablespoons worth of ginger. But I'm just going to do a lighter ginger flavor on this one. So I'm just going to try to end up with about a teaspoon. I mean, that's pretty close. I'm going to be careful that you do not rasp your skin. That would be a bummer. And then I'm just going to save this. This is actually going to be it's going to be sauteed, this ginger. It's going to add to our sauce. I'll take the orange and I'll, juice it. I don't have the ideal juicer, but this just need the juice of 1 orange. All right. The other half. That will get you about 2/3, quarter cup rather. So now to that I'm going to add, that's a little bit more than 2 tablespoons of sherry, so I'm actually going to do that. This is the hoisin sauce here. That goes in. Get all that. The chili, the red paste. That gives you your heat. And then some honey, 2 tablespoons. Now that's gonna get mixed together. I'm gonna add a little bit of soy sauce. This is just about 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. And that's everything we need for this sauce. Just mix it together, blend it. You can use your whisk if you like. But and then I'm just gonna refrigerate this. So I've taken the meat out of the fridge. Here it is. It's been soaking in that cornstarch and soy sauce. And we just need these. I need both ends of these scallions. I need the white ends. I'm gonna saute those. And then, I know some people throw away the white ends, but they're really great actually. I take the other ends and I'm gonna use these more as a garnish, the green stuff, right at the end of this. Now, behind me, I've got pan, saute pan heating up. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these guys over to that saute pan and I'm going to saute them in some, with the ginger and the beef. I'm gonna start with some olive oil. I'd say about 2.5 tablespoons of olive oil. This is already pretty hot. And I'm gonna go straight in with these scallions, the ginger, and immediately that smells really good. That ginger immediately smells fantastic. And then we're gonna sizzle that around a little bit. Let's just get this beef going right now. I wonder if I can fit all of this in here. I think I can. At this point, I'm going to season a little bit with just with pepper though. I don't think I'm going to need salt on this because of the soy sauce. It's going to provide plenty of salt. I've got some rice going with this, and normally I would serve it with something like broccoli and maybe some bok choy. Really simply done, steamed. I think that's probably the best. Because there's so much flavor involved in this that you don't really need to mess with your vegetables. Just make them really basic. And actually tonight all we're going to do is have it with some rice. I've given this about 3 minutes on this first side, and I'm just going to flip them. And it's perfect. All right. And you see I've left the scallions on the edges of the pan. They'll still cook, but this way they don't get burned. This has been on here now for about 5 minutes, 6 minutes total. You turn the heat down. Turn the heat down. And then to that, I'm going to add the sauce that we made before. I'm just going to pour it right in here. And I want that sherry to get a chance to burn off a little bit. Combine that. And I'm going to give this about 2 minutes so that this sauce reduced by about half. By that point, the sherry will have burnt off, and we'll have infused it with its sweet flavor. This is done. I'm going to turn this off. There. Get closer to get the smell. See? Now the orange and the ginger. Last bit, last couple steps, I'm going to toss in these scallions, the green parts of these scallions. Be liberal. Okay, toss that around. And the orange zest. Just get that all incorporated. And make sure that it does get, you've noticed how it's reduced. Now that sauce is reduced away. Just plating this up. Again, I would normally serve this with bok choy or broccoli. Those two are my would be my 1 and 2 choices. The final bit is, remember these? These toasted sesame seeds? And just sprinkle those on top. You hear my children making very much noise in the background. And that's that. I'm gonna try a little piece of it. Wow. It just melts in your mouth. And the orange zest, it really lets you know that this is an orange dish. It's not just the juice, it's the zest. You can actually get the bite of the orange. It's fantastic. You gotta try this. You must try.